So here we go. I think we're live, maybe not. Oh, this connection looks terrible. Let me try something with this. Ha! You'll be lucky with 144p, Leffy. The way things have been going today. So I hope you can all hear me. So it's wonderful to be with you again. Hi Patricia, great to have you. Yeah, this looks like it's rocking and rolling. Okay, so let's see. Hi there to Oksana, to Valentin, to Vitali, to Leffy, to Hubby, to Hadi, and to Patricia. So let's put the first question up. And I've got another of these conditionals, so that's just the point. Hello Vibes, hello Paula. Okay, if it's just one pixel, then that's good. Okay, I've given it a and welcome Manuel, great to have you as well. Now you understand sometimes why I have to reduce the size, Leffy. So yes, let's rock and roll then. I'm not going to the party tonight because I have not been invited. Had and going. So this looks very good indeed. I think you're getting happier with these. Yes, you look so much happier with these. Yeah. Okay. So, but this. Okay. This was a past effect with a future result. Okay. So well done. Let's see. Who do we start with? So we start with Vibes. Had I been invited, I would be going. And the same for Vitali, and the same for Oksana, and the same for Valentin, and Paula. I would be going to it. And you as well, Hubby. Let's see. So the first bit is reasonably easy. Okay. Would go or would be going. I would accept both of those. So Leffy, notice. It's not Leffy. Hubby. I would have gone to it. Says the party was yesterday. Yeah. Had I been invited to yesterday's party, I would have gone to it. Yeah. And the same for you, Paula. Yeah. Had I been invited to the party. So had I been invited to the party tonight, I would be going to it, because this saying I would be going, the party hasn't. No, I would. Let's see, Patricia. I would go is okay as well. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah. You got it right. You got it right, Leffy. Don't worry. Okay. Yeah. Past condition, future result. Dora, wonderful to have you. Okay. This is an inversion with had I at the beginning, meaning if. Yeah. Okay. So had I been invited to the party tonight, I would be going to it. Yeah, and then this is the idea. Yeah, this is another of my mixed conditionals, very definitely. Woof! I'm having terrible connection problems. Let's see if this actually gets better. Okay, that looks better. I think we've had a rather nasty little bit. So let's try the next one anyway. Okay, yes. So had I been invited to the party tonight, I would be going to it. Yeah. I would be going to go to it, but we don't normally say going to go. With the verb to go, we normally use the just the present continuous. Okay, so you've definitely got the next one up as well. This is good. A phone rang in the middle of the class and I forgot what I was saying. And we've got this word train. So a phone rang in the middle of the class and I okay, so train. This is very good as well. Okay, so this is the phrase train of thought. Yeah, this is where you're in the middle of something and you forget what you're talking about. This is something that happens to me from time to time. I think as we get older, okay, notice Paula, I lost the train of what I was saying. Yeah, I think that's probably acceptable as well. The speech train. Woof. Let's see. You really need the phrase train of thought. Yeah, I think you could probably use lost train of what I'm saying, but let's see. A phone rang in the middle of class and I lost my train of thought. I missed my train of thought. It's better in this case you lose your train of thought. Okay, and Leffy says, a phone rang in the middle of class and I forgot what I was talking about in my presentation about trains. Okay, so let's see. Well done Vibes, well done Oksana, well done Vitali, well done Hadi, well done Hadi. I would accept yours, Paula, as well. I think lost the speech train. The train of what I was saying. Okay. I lost my train of thought, says Patricia. No, my train of thought. There are other wagons beckoning, yeah? Lost the thread. Yes, to get sidetracked. To get sidetracked is to go off and start talking about something else. Yeah. If you lose your train of thought, yeah, you can't think clearly about what you are talking about. I don't believe it. I think this is gonna cut on me. Okay, maybe I'm back. Maybe I'm back just. Okay, so to lose your train of thought. I lost my train of thought. So Hadi, I would say I lost track completely, not my track. I lost track of what I was saying. Yeah, your mind goes blank. Yeah, this is where you lose train of thought. What was I talking about? So every time I see my ping suddenly go to 3 seconds, I lose my train of thought. It's not trail of thought, it's train of thought. Very definitely. Okay, so let's try the next one. Now I seem to be back again. Okay. Okay, so to lose your train of thought, yeah, you're doing something and then suddenly your mind goes somewhere else. Okay, so here we come. Yeah, I was wool gathering, very definitely. Wool gathering, something I'm very good at indeed. Okay. Only as a last resort do I use email. Unless. I avoid email unless you need one more word, Leffy. I like Oksana's. Oksana's looks pretty good as well. Ha! I keep losing this. Okay, that looks better now. So notice first question, avoid. Okay, so let's see. Let's read some answers. We've got Oksana who says, I avoid using email unless there is no alternative. Vibe says the same. Yeah? Notice Valentine. Avoid plus ing. Yeah? Okay, avoid plus ing. So I avoid using email. Okay. There is. That's it. You need that there is. I avoid email unless there is no alternative. Huh. Yes, that's good, Paula. Okay. Hello, Funda. Great to have you. And Patricia. I avoid using email unless there is no alternative. Avoid plus ing. Avoid plus gerund. So, I avoid using email unless there is no alternative. Yeah, it's got to be avoid using. Okay, so I avoid using email unless there is no alternative. Let's try the next one. I avoid emailing unless, not until, unless, Harry, but yes. And that's it, Magedo. It's using, very definitely. But you're there, Harry. You've got the idea as well. But be careful about that. It's avoid plus an ing. Yeah. And okay. Okay. So, that looks pretty good. So, let's try this next one. You incorrectly believe that he means what he says. I think it's present. Yeah. I think... Okay, and the, very definitely. So to get a misapprehension, I think if you get misapprehensions, you feel nervous about something. Yeah? I got misapprehensions about my connection today, for example. Yeah, I prefer it with a present as well, Vitali. So I think I'm going to... Whoa, here it goes again. Gosh. And I will keep going regardless. I'm sorry about the stream quality today. It's really gone down the toilet. Okay, so fake word. Okay, so you incorrectly believe that he means what he says. Misapprehension. Okay, so the important bit about this... Hello, Jovan. And Manuel says, I was under misapprehension. That he means. Khadi says, you are under misapprehension that he. And Dora says, under misapprehension. So notice, you need this phrase to... Okay. You have this misapprehension. That works very well, Patricia. I like this. To be under the or a misapprehension. And it's a double S as well, I think. Hello, Ronan. Great to have you. So, you you are under the misapprehension that he means what he says. It should only be one S, shouldn't it? Yeah. Ineluctable, unavoidable. Oh, I like this phrase. You're labouring under the delusion that you are labouring under the delusion that he means what he says. Yeah. Okay. So, to be under a misapprehension or under the misapprehension. So several of you need to be careful. So that with that, Hadi, you need a or the. Manuel, you need a or the. And you as well, Dora, to be under a. Patricia's used this and it's okay, it works like that. Okay, so hello Tan as well. I was under the weather because I did not know what he said. No, to be under the weather means to be sick, to feel ill. Okay, the next one's reasonably easy, I think. Yeah? You're under the delusion that. Yes, exactly. But notice this word under. Under the delusion that. You are beguiled by his words, led astray. Yeah? So to be... I was under the misapprehension that... everything was going to... My connection was going to be fine today, but it wasn't. So to be under the misapprehension that. Okay, the next one. Could you tell me where you were last night? Okay, so I've got three different answers. The one I like is the ones I like are with this word whereabouts. Yeah, this word whereabouts. Yeah, is a very good word, but I think Vitali's answer is fine, and Leffy's is fine as well. Okay, that's great. From 3 to 7 in reading, that's brilliant. Show your account. Good evening, Mukul. I think if you show your account, this is like showing the accounting books. Yeah. Also notice, could you give an account of? Yeah, that works fine, Paula. Yeah, could you account for where you were last night? Could you give an account of your, without being Hadi, of your location, your whereabouts? Could you account for where you were? And Manuel, could you account for where you spent, with a T, Manuel, the time last night? Could you give me an account of your whereabouts last night? That's it, Tan. Good. Could you account for your absence in the Conhearth last night? Out of 10. Yeah, 7 in reading is very good at this. To call somebody to account, to make them explain themselves. In the conjugal last night. Could you account for your life last night? That's not bad. So let's see. I quite like that. Could you account for your whereabouts last night? Could you account for your whereabouts last night? Yeah, could you account for... Wait a second. Your, no E. It's correcting everything I'm saying. Could you account for your whereabouts last night? Yes, that sounds much better. Okay, so could you account for your whereabouts last night? Yeah, we had various other examples like your for your location. Could you account for where you were as well would work as well. Yes, okay. To hold somebody to account as well. Ooh, goody, goody, goody. I like the next question. Okay, so to bring somebody to account. Yes, to make them pay for their transgressions. Yeah, to hold somebody to account. You ask them to explain. Yeah, and you say that they're responsible. To bring somebody to account. Yeah, I think that's more like arresting them. Okay, that's a good start, Vitaly. You need the rest. I'm not looking forward to attending this meeting at all. Relish. Relish means to be enjoy. Could you be accountable for last night? Let's see. Mukul, if you say could you be accountable for last night, it's saying are you responsible for the meeting? Sorry, yeah, are you responsible for what happened last night? Are you accountable for the disaster that occurred last night? Slightly different. Okay, Vitaly, you still need to find the position of the meeting in your thing. So, let's see. Okay, that's a good way out of it. Well done, Leffy. Yours is definitely right. Yeah. So notice that there are various different things at play. I am not relishing to attending this meeting at all. Let's see, Khadi. I do not relish attending this meeting in the slightest. You put relish on your burger, yes. Paula, I do not relish attending this meeting in the slightest. Good. You see, to account for, Mukul, talks about to explain. Could you account for the difference between these things? Could you account for why you were late? To account for something means to explain. We're using account as a verb, to account for. And that's the idea. If you're accountable, accountability, Mukul, talks about responsibility. So, Patricia, I do not relish the thought of attending this meeting. That's very good, Patricia. And Khadi, I do not relish the thought of attending this meeting. Good. Okay, and Manuel, I do not relish this meeting in the slightest. Yeah, pickle relish like Leffy said. Attending the meeting goes without saying, but it depends where you're going to put it. And Valentine, I don't relish attending the meeting in the slightest. Okay, so I do not relish. So I do not relish attending this meeting in the slightest. Doesn't press my buttons, you're going to sulk. I do not relish this meeting at all. Slightest means the small amount, the smallest amount. So not in the slightest. This means not at all, not even the minimum amount. So I don't like him in the slightest, not even the smallest bit. Yeah. Whoops. I put an M here instead of the N. That's all. Okay. So in the slightest means not even to the smallest degree. Yeah. particularly with the not in the slightest. Yeah. Maybe somebody says thank you very much, and I answer not in the slightest. It wasn't even the smallest problem. Okay, not in the slightest. So relish plus ing and in the slightest, meaning in the smallest amount. And usually, whoops, 1m. Okay, and it's normally not in the slightest and not in the smallest amount. And this is the idea of this one. Okay, let's try the next one then. Okay, I'm not looking forward to this meeting at all. Not at all is actually in the question, Mukul. Notice the difference between not really and really not. I'm not really tired. I'm really not tired. The meaning is very different. Look at the difference in meaning between really not and not really, Mukul. Okay, so you need a verb, Vitali, and vibes needs a verb as well, because you've got to make it a full sentence, both vibes and Vitali. Let's see. What you said is passing his exams at the expense of sleepless nights. The sentence is going to continue. Thank you, vibes. Thank you, Paula. Very good. And vibes. Passing his exams was at the expense of. Well done, Leffy. At the expense of. At the expense of. Came at the expense of many. Here. Needs the expense. Notice, Mukul, the verb is to expend. Expense is a noun. You got the main bit. Yes, you got the main bit spot on. Definitely, Vitali. Yeah? So, passing his exams came or was. But then you'd say, Manuel, he passed his exams, but at the expense of sleepless nights. So passing his exams came at the expense of many sleepless nights. Okay, so to come at the expense of, to be at the expense of. And notice that preposition at as well. That's good, Haddy. Yeah, passing his exams came at the expense of many sleepless nights. Hey, he stole your phone. He robbed you. He robbed me of my phone. Rob people and places, Leffy. Steal things. He managed to pass his exams, but at the expense of sleepless nights and an absence of sweet dreams. So notice this again. Passing his exams came at the expense of many sleepless nights, was at the expense of many sleepless nights. Either of those two verbs. Okay. So, passing his exams at the expense of, at the cost of, yes, at the cost of. At the cost of. Yeah, I think that at the cost of would definitely work as well. Vibes. So he passing his exams came at the cost of. Yeah, was at the cost of many sleepless nights. Yes, I think both of those would work very nicely. Okay. An example of the future perfect. By the time I arrive home, it will have got dark. Will have got dark. By the time I arrive home, it will have got dark. Okay. That's very funny. Vitali's got the first bit, and Vibes has given me the second bit. Okay, and Leffy has the whole thing on it. Yes, that's good, that's good, that's good. Because effectively you've got two constructions here. Notice, to rack your brains means to think really hard about something. Okay, I would... Vitali, you need the on as well. So, remember this phrase from the other day. Try as I might. It means I tried as hard as I could. Try as I might. Yeah, I tried as hard as I could. No problem. Great to have you still, Renyard. Okay, so try as I might. Yeah, that means I've been racking my brains. I've been trying really hard. Let's see, Hadi. Try as I might. I cannot put my finger on. And Paula, try as I might, I couldn't put my finger on. Yeah, Paula. I was trying to put my finger on where I've seen that woman before, Manuel. Patricia, try as I might, I cannot figure out where I've seen that woman before. Yeah, to put your finger on. Okay, we need the word finger. So, try as I might, I think a comma here, I can't put my finger on where I have seen that woman before. So, try as I might, I can't put my finger on. To put your finger on. It's okay, Patricia. You love to bloviate in conversations. It's called on the tip of the tongue phenomenon. Yeah. Okay, that's very good. So, try as I might, I can't put my finger on where I've seen that woman before. Okay, one last one, and then we're going to stop. But this has been very good. I've made you work very hard. But it's probably been harder with the rubbish connection I've had today as well. Okay, so we've got one last one. Yeah, the previous one. Try as I might, I can't put my finger on where I've seen that woman before. Okay, my brother persuaded me to learn how to cook. This is a phrasal verb. This one's quite easy. Tried as I might. Try as I might. Tried as I might. I think you could probably use tried as well, but I think try is more normal. More cool. Okay. So, we've got a bit from Vitali, we've got a bit from Vibes there. It was. You need the verb, Paula. You're almost there. And you need a bit more, Khadi. It was talked me into by my brother on... Woof! You're in trouble there. First one for Javi. Yes, well done, Javi. You got it completely right. Learning, yes, learning. So it was. Okay, that's good. That try as I might. Yes, I might try. Thank you. That's very good. Tried as I might. No, it's got to be try as I might. Thank you, Vitali. So it was my brother who talked me into. I was talked. It was my brother who talked me into learning how to cook. It was my brother who talked me into learning how to cook. Okay, so to talk somebody into, and then the verb plus ing. So here, to talk somebody into doing something. Yeah? Lol. Yeah, it was my brother who talked me into learning how to cook. Okay, so it was my brother who talked me into learning how to cook. It's okay. So, it's been wonderful to have you all again. Who talked me, Valentine, that's good, but you need the rest of it. Talked me into learning, to talk somebody into doing something. Learning, Hattie. Yes, you just missed out the learning. You're very close. Okay, so thank you all for coming. It's been really good having you. Whoops, I'm not going to give you the other ones I've still got in store. So next stream on Sunday. What is Sunday going to be? The 5th, 6th, 7th. Sunday, 7th of August at 7 p.m. UK time. No, so talked me into learning. Talk somebody into something, we'll call it. Is to talk somebody into. Yeah? I was talked into learning, yes. Yeah. So thank you all for coming. Great to have you now. Well, unfortunately we've got to the end of today's class. So it's been great seeing you all, and I hope to see you all on Sunday. Give you the answers for next week. You have to send me a box of chocolates for that. Yeah, it's best if you write the full sentences, Vitali. It really is, because it's very easy to get little bits in the wrong places. It's great to have you, Manuel. Thank you for coming, Valentine. So, thank you to Mukul, Valentine, Hadi, Manuel, Vitali, Lethy, Vibes, Patricia. He talked me into going out with him. That's the idea, Patricia. Thank you, Nawal. Who else? Thank you, Valentine. Thank you, Manuel. Thank you, Jovan. Thank you, Magedo, as well. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Vibes. Thank you, Hadi. Thank you, Habi, as well. And is there anyone I've missed? Well, thank you to anyone else who I haven't mentioned. And next time, Rashid. Okay, so take care, and I hope to see you on Sunday.